Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I filmed a look using the new Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. I absolutely love this palette so far. I have never used it before tonight. I do say in my video that it just, whoa, look at that highlighter. Anyways, it did just arrive at my house tonight, so I didn't even dip my fingers in it before I started this video. So that is how dedicated I was to this review. And did I like it? I loved it. It was an awesome palette. 100% recommend it if you can get your hands on it next time she restocks. I don't know when that will be, but hopefully soon, because for the price, it's awesome. I 100% love these colors. I love warm tone colors. As you can see, all of these are warm tone. They're super buttery, super creamy, as everyone else is saying. I don't know, go and watch her video of her review and not her review, of course she's going to give it a good review, but go watch her video of her doing the swatches and introduction to the video and you will see how truly awesome these colors are. So anyways, if you guys would like to see how I created this look, then go ahead and keep on watching. Alrighty, so I'm just going to be starting out by concealing my eyelids with some concealer just to prime them for my eyeshadow. This is what I do use to prime my eyelids because a concealer will conceal as well as prime, and I'm trying to conceal all of my veins and discoloration in my eyelids. Okay, and then I'm going to be dipping into the new Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, and I'm so excited to use this. I got home, checked the mail, and it was in my mailbox, so I haven't even dipped my finger into any of it yet. So this is what it looks like. Absolutely stunning. And I am so very excited to use it. The only thing I am a little bit bummed about is the plastic sheet that came with it does not have any of the names on it. I don't know if that was just something that people who receive their PR got or what, but I know there were palettes that did have that, so I'm not really sure why mine doesn't, but that's okay. So yeah, I don't have the names for it, but I will of course be pointing to which shade I'm going to be using. So I can't tell if either of these two vanilla shades are matte or if they're shimmery, so I'm going to do a quick swatch of both of them really quick. So this one, my middle finger is this first shade right here, and then my ring finger is the second shade in. So first shade, second shade, and I'm really sorry if you can hear my cat in the background playing with a ball because she is just having the time of her life right now. Anyways, so let's see, first shade right here is a shimmery. So they both have some shimmer in them. You can see that. I don't know if you can, but yeah, so they do both have some shimmer in them, which is totally okay. I do like to set my concealer with a flat or a matte powder. So I'm just going to be taking a bone colored face powder and I'm just going to set my eyelids really quick. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay down some transition shades, and I'm going to take these two matte brown shades right here. I will try to leave all of the colors that I used down below in the description box, but if I don't, like I said, I'm pointing to all of the ones that I am using. So going in with a Sigma E40 blending brush, just mixing those two shadows together, and I'm just going to apply those directly into my crease. Wow, those are coming out very nicely, very pretty. And they blend very well. As you can see, Okay, so yeah, got a nice transition shade down. And then I'm just going to start building up the browns in my crease. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with this shade right here, just another matte brown, a little bit darker than the ones that I used beforehand. And I'm just going to be taking that on my Morphe M433 blending brush. And I'm just going to blend that directly into the crease as well. And as you can see, I am staying a little bit lower in the crease than I did with the previous shade, just to define the crease a little bit more. Next, I'm going to be working with these more dark chocolatey brown shadows. So I'm actually going to be taking this one right here, and I'm going to take that with my Sigma E25 blending brush. And I'm going to smoke out the outer corner a little bit more. As you can see, I'm just kind of sloppily dragging out my eye a little bit more so that it is elongated. And then I'm just going to go back in with my Morphe M433 brush and blend that out. So now I'm going to take some concealer on a flat brush and just going to cut out a little bit of, just a teeny bit of my crease and my outer V, because I was very sloppy with that outer corner shadow, so I just want to clean it up and make it sharp. Not perfect, but I just, like I said, wanted to clean up the outer corners. So yeah, but we are going to be blending around it, so it is all good. That is not perfect. So now for the lid, I'm going to start by going in with this really pretty turquoise blue color right here. And I'm taking that on a e.l.f. blending eye brush. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that and blend it directly below the crease color. So I'm just going to take it and slightly drag it along this crease. As you can see, I am taking a very light hand with this because I don't want to go too overboard yet. But I do want to have a nice transition shade when working with the next color. Alrighty, and then for my lid shade, I am going to take this one down here on the bottom corner, right next to the shadow that we just used. So taking this shimmery shade, and I'm going to start off by not using any Fix Plus or anything to dampen my brush. This is the Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush, and this is what I always use when I am packing on color on my lid. So I just put about, I don't know, 5 swipes in the pan, and this is what came up. So have good feelings about this. So I'm going to take this and just pack it right onto my lid. Holy guacamole. And there is no fallout. Oh my Lanta. That is absolutely stunning. I am so impressed with this. So I'm just going to take it all the way out to the end, like so. You guys, that literally took like 30 seconds to do, if even. Like that. And I didn't even, like, I might have went back into the pan like once, but I'll have to look back over the footage. I don't know if I really did, but this color is so pigmented. It is unbelievable. I hope Morphe stays with this formula because it is worth the money. Would you look at that color? Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. So now to kind of smoke out the outer corner, I'm going to go in with this absolutely stunning cobalt blue, and I'm going to be taking that on a Sigma pencil brush. This is the E30 pencil brush, and I'm just going to, like I said, take a little bit of that on my pencil brush and just kind of smoke this out, see where we can go with it. I didn't pack this color on as much as I did the turquoise blue because I don't want it to be as intense. But I guess we're gonna make it intense. Oh boy. We're gonna make it work. This isn't really what I expected it to turn out to be, but I kind of dig it. It's kind of fun. So I'm going to add a nice little twist, and I'm going to take this NYX white liquid liner, and I am going to draw a wing with it. I don't typically prefer a felt tip, or whatever you want to call this, but we're going to try it. One thing that I do like is it's not transferring onto the felt tip, so that when I dip it back in, it gets into the container. So that is very nice. But this white isn't as pigmented as I wanted it to be. So I might have to do a couple coats, which is fine. And I did have a little bit of fallout of the blue shadow, as you can see right there. I just kind of blended it in. But I'll clean that up later. But I do think that that was because I was blending it more than I was packing it. So can't really be mad at that. It's hard to blend shimmery shadows without having any fallout. That is so dope. Oh my gosh. Just if I can clean it off of my lashes because I do not want it transferring. Alright, so let me clean up that outer corner really quick, just because I did make a little bit of a mess with my liner. Okay, let me, I guess, do a little bit more over top of it because it's not as opaque as the other side is. Love it. I'm like so stoked with how this turned out. And I think the white eyeliner just like completely makes it like mermaidy. So I'm just going to apply a couple coats of mascara for the meantime, and then I will put on some false lashes in a few. Now moving on to face. Zoom you guys out. So I'm going to be going in with the Benefit Professional Primer, and I'm just going to be taking that and putting it into my T-zone. And then for foundation, I'm just going to keep using my two favorites, and that is the Sonia Kashuk Satin Matte and the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. So I'm just going to mix a little bit of those two together and blend that in with my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. So I'm just trying to kind of pack it on. I do want a full coverage face today, just because it's a dramatic look, so I think it's only fair to match a dramatic face with a dramatic eye, because, I don't know, natural no makeup would look kind of goofy with this look. So yeah, I'm just really kind of piling this on. It's not like, you know, gonna cover everything, but this is definitely a medium to full coverage look. So just kind of going with that same theme. For concealer, I'm gonna go in with the NYX HD concealer. I've been using this one a lot lately. I used to use this all of the time and kind of went away from it, but I'm back to using it, and I really like this concealer. It is super full coverage, so it is a good one for this look. I have yet to try the Shape Tape from Tarte, that concealer, but from what I've seen other YouTubers using it, I have a feeling that this one is just about as full coverage as that one. I do want to get my hands on it and test it out for myself, but if anybody has used both of these concealers, let me know, because I am curious to see this one, how it's compared to that one, because yeah, like I said, from what it looks like on my monitor and on other people's videos, they are both very full coverage concealers, so yeah, I'd just be curious to see how they both compare. And then to set that, I'm just going to use the NYX HD finishing powder in Banana. And as you can see, I've broken this a couple times, tried to fix it, lost a lot of powder in the meantime. So yeah, we're just going to use what we can. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm just going to go in with my CoverGirl loose powder per usual. Can't get my hands off this stuff. It is so good for what, like $5, $6 tops. So now for contour, I'm kind of curious to see how this looks. I just got this actually today, and I haven't used it, so I might go ahead and dig into the center shade, or I might mix these two, because this one's super cool, this one's super warm. So I'm going to mix them together and see what they look like. Just a little bit, because I am super fair right now. What are you doing out here, bud? Yeah, I am super fair right now, so I'm just going to mix Terracotta and Desert together and see how that looks. So that actually looks really pretty. I think it'll be a lot better when I am tan, but it turned out really nice. So yeah, use a light hand if you are pale. And then for blush, I'm just going to use a very universal blush. Oh, I just stuck my finger in it. This one is a Milani Powder Blush in Romantic Rose. It is the Rose Blush. And I am just going to take that with a Sigma F40, my OG blush brush that I have been using a lot more lately. And I'm just taking that and I'm going to put it onto my cheeks. And then to highlight, just to keep this crazy dramatic look going, I'm going to go in with Sleek Makeup. Oh, you can see everything. Oh, look at my mess. Yeah, girl. I'm going to be using this shade right here. I don't remember what one this... I believe it's called Equinox. I don't know where that little plastic thing is. Probably threw it away knowing me. But I'm using this one right here in the bottom corner. This unfortunately did come broken, so there is powder like all through right in here, as you can see, and I did have to fix that. I packed it in and fixed it. So yeah, that is why it kind of looks funny compared to the rest. So I'm just taking a little Morphe M510 brush, and I'm going to take this, and a little does go a long way with this powder, so I'm just going to take it and hit the high points of my cheekbones. As you can see, it is absolutely stunning. Holy guacamole. And then in honor of this being all about Jaclyn, this video, I'm just going to use a little bit of champagne pop over top of that and kind of all over my face, wherever I can find a place to put it. Woo! That is stunning! Oh my gosh! So poppin'! I'm going to hit the bridge of my nose and eye cupid's bow. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and finish up the eyes, and I have been noticing that my eyeliner is a little bit off, so I'm going to even it all out right now. So I'm just going to take a little bit more and add it onto this side. I'm going to try not to touch my lashes with it either because, yeah, I already have mascara on, but I think that balanced it out a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Basso Wispy Lashes by Kimberly Basso. And these are just super fluttery and wispy and super pretty for this look. So that is the look with the lashes on. I'm just going to put a little bit of mascara back here because I can see a little bit of white liner that I got on to my lashes. And I don't want that showing. Alrighty, so now I'm going to go ahead and finish off the lower lash line. And I have absolutely no clue what I'm going to do. What I think I'm going to do is on the pencil brush that I used for the blue, I'm going to take that same blue and just kind of throw it into this outer corner. Just kind of like that. And then I'm going to take that shimmery turquoise on a blending brush and blend that directly underneath in the inner half. dope. Looks so rad. Alright, so I think I'm just going to leave it at that for my lower lash line. I mean, I don't really know what else to do. So I'm just going to apply some mascara onto my bottom lashes. So now for the inner corner highlight, I kind of wanted to do something a little bit more dramatic. I didn't want to use any of these. I kind of wanted to go in with like this really light pink shimmery. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to go in with, this is a MAC, it says 283SE. I think it's like some sort of a collection. I don't know if it's still available, but I will see if I can link it down below. I'm just going to take that and pack that pink onto the brush, like so. You can tell that's the back, that's the front. Back, front, packed. So I'm just going to take that and throw that in right there, and it's turning out stunning. Holy cow, that is so pretty. You know what that color really reminds me of? It reminds me of Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow and In the Spotlight. And that is like my favorite eyeshadow, like ever. I'm living for this look right now. So freaking pretty. Okay, so I think my eyes and my face are finished off. I think all that's left to do is lips. So you know what this kind of look calls for, a nude lip, duh. What are you thinking? So I wanted to kind of make it colorful-ish for the lip and go in with a baby pink lipstick. So this is NYX Hubba Bubba. What is this? Just lipstick? What kind of lipstick is this? Butter lipstick. That's what it is. So I'm just going to take that and apply it. I cut a lot of my lipsticks in half and put them in a palette in my makeup kit for my professional side, and it's not easy to apply cut off lipstick. And then just to top it off with some gloss, I'm going in with NYX Butter Gloss in Eclair. Alright, you guys, this completes this look. I really hope you guys enjoy it. It is something fun, unusual, and kind of like different for my channel. I don't usually do looks like this, so I'm glad that Jaclyn's palette arrived at my house tonight so that I could put something super fun and bright like this onto my channel. So anyway, please let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so I know that you guys did enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you go, because there are many more of these types of looks to come, and also natural looks if you are not a fan of these bright colorful looks. So thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.